everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I'm here with you with card number 2 from our online workshop class. And the class that we have chosen to work with, the stamp bundle, is the Dragonfly Garden set, and this is using the stamps and the punch. And if you want more information on how I do my online classes, you can go over to my Facebook page, you can message me. There's a lot of different ways to find out. Also, if you see any product here that you would like to purchase because you didn't join my class, you can go to bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net and you can purchase any of the products there. And also, if you would hit the little pink square over there in the right hand corner, and that lets you subscribe to all my up and coming videos. So let's get started. This is card number 2 for my online class. This is just absolutely stunning. I just love the softness, and it is just a beautiful card. So let's get started. If I don't tell you the measurements for anything, don't worry. They are all in your directions. This is for the ladies that joined the online class. So this is a 5.5 by 4 1/4, and we are, or 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. See, that's why I should not give measurements. Okay, so we got this scored down, and then we are going to take a piece of, what color is this? This is petal pink. We're going to take a piece of petal pink and we're going to apply this right down here. This piece is 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to just add this piece down, just like this. There we go. I should put my card over here so you guys can see the whole thing better. And then we have another piece of Whisper White, or I'm trying not to say Whisper White anymore, Basic White, because Whisper White is no longer. Okay, and this piece is 3 3/4 by 5. Before we attach this piece down, not all the way, about right here, I would say. I think I put my ribbon, so about a 1/2 inch on each side. Maybe it's a little more, but. And we are going to put this ribbon. This is a, I don't know, it must have been in a pack, but it looks like a grayish color. I'm sure you can get it still through Stampin' Up! Or something very similar. Okay. Alrighty, and then we are going to go ahead and we're going to put this piece down right here. So we'll put, and make sure you get a little bit on your, a little bit down the middle. Okay, and then we're going to put this piece right here. So far, so good, huh? And then I'm going to be bringing in some designer series paper, and this designer series paper is from the Pansy. Let me double check. I just want to make sure. Yes, this designer series is from the Pansy Garden designer series paper. As you could tell, I love it. I've used lots and lots and lots of it. And so we have 2 pieces. I'm going to put one right here like this. And I did not pop any of this up. Leaving a little bit at the top and at the bottom, and then I put this piece next to it, and it's a little bit shorter, and I kind of went just like this. Okay, so we have it so it looks like that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our petal pink ink and our basic gray ink. So we're going to take and we're going to punch out first a what is this? Use the layering dies or the punches, and I got a 2 1/4 inch punch. If you have the layering dies, you saw something that is close to or around there. So I punched out my circle. Now we can do some stamping. So now I'm going to take the basic gray, and I just love using the basic gray when you want to make something really soft and subtle and not so wow. And that's sometimes what I go for. And we're going to stamp the dragon right here. I'm just letting it absorb some of the ink that's in the middle because it's solid. So we got that, and we'll let that sit there. And while we're still here, and we got this piece, and we got the gray open, I'm putting, for a true friend, I'm going to stamp that right down here on the bottom. Now, I usually tell people to do this before they put this all together. So if you're worried that you're going to make a mistake before you attach the paper, the ribbon, stamp that. So that way if you make a mistake, you could still flip it over. Okay, so that's the end of the basic gray that we need. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Now we're going to get out the petal pink. And in this set, there is a bunch of clusters of little dragonflies, and all I did was I stamped them on here, and then I just kind of stamped them as like a background all around the paper, just kind of going here and there. No rhyme or reason, no set way or anything. So then we're done with that color. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in the big guy. And we're going to use the scalp circle punch into the big guy. And that is, it's in the layering dies, circle dies. And from around the cut, it's about a 2 1/2. So a 2 1/2 inch one if you have this. So we're going to bring in the big guy here, and by that I mean the Stampin' and Embossing die cutting machine. We need layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. Put our paper on, and this is petal pink, and then the die, and then we need to put in layer 3 again. And then we're going to crank this through. Okay. So we can get this big guy out of our way. Put him over here. And now we have this cute little scalped circle thing. We need to get them out of our way. I'm going to be bringing in a piercing mat. And you can still get this through Stampin' Up! If you need to know the number for that, because they did take it out of the catalog, but then they added it back in. I will try to remember to post it here on the screen, just in case you don't have the number for this. And I'm going to put this right here in the center. And the reason why I did that is because then I'm going to take one of our piercing tools, and I need my glasses. I just saw them here. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to poke. I haven't done this. This has been like a long time. We used to do this all the time on our cards, and so I'm very excited to kind of do it again. And I'm just going to poke all around. Oops, I went out of line. You want to poke a hole in every scalp that is around here. If you screw up, it's okay. Try to position it so the dragon will hide it somehow. And then you're just going to poke one in every scalp hole all the way around this. It just brings, it makes this pop right out, and it brings it out so nicely. So there you go. I just went ahead and scalped all the way around it. Okay, so we're done with that. So now we're going to bring back in our card, and we're going to get the Stampin' Dimensionals out. There we go. And we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Okay. And let's see, where did I make that? See, I can't even find it where I made a mistake. So I guess I'm just going to figure out which way I like the little dragons. And I think I like that right there. So we're going to put that down. Now we're going to bring in the Stamp and Blends, and we're bringing in the Petal Pink. We got the light and we got the dark. So all I did for this was I colored this all in the light first. Then the dark, we're just gonna go right here close to the edge of it, like this. And I'm just kind of doing a little bit of I don't know, bunch there. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend the two ends right there, and then just keep blending out. I'm sorry if this sounds squeaky. That's what always happens when you blend or when you color. That's usually why I always try to fast forward it. Okay, and there is that. Then we're going to bring in the punch, and we are going to punch out our dragonfly. I just want to make sure I have it centered. There we go. Give him a punch. And then did I pop him up? I sure did. So then we're going to get some dimensionals. And I'm just going to put a couple here. And I don't think, nope, I didn't put any on the tail. I was just checking. I just put 2 dimensionals, one on each side here. I will put him right there in the center. And then we're going to bring in the pearls. And I think I used medium pearl. Yeah, and I put that down here. And then I used a couple smaller ones. I put one right about here, and then one right about here. And that is all I did for this card. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you could like, subscribe, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.